Yes, sir. Welcome back to the show. Today we're gonna go through, as with every single day, gonna go through tokens. We're gonna see what you want to trade, what I'm trading, and today's Liberation Day, so it's specifically volatile. Expectations are happening. Market is going to be crazy. I'm just coming over from Crypto Live. If you have missed the live show there with all the fundamentals and what you need to know about today, go and check it out. There's a link in the description. And I'm very happy to see you here. And if you're new and if you haven't subscribed, this is all about trading and my trading style. I'm going to have a course here. I'm going to have educational content here and much more. Subscribe and like a show so we can get it out to everybody else. What's happening, everybody? More likes, more show. We actually do have a pinned comment down in the comment section. Let me just see that. It's up here. Yes, it's up here. So you can see it. Where is it? It's up here in the comment section. If you want to come in here and if you want to chat to me, you need to have your camera on. I see 5 people already clicked on the link. That's awesome. So we are going to do that. We're going to do some tokens and then we're just going to run through if anybody wants to come on and just chat about your trading, about your questions, whatnot. We are going to do that. Let's jump in here. If you know it, brick by brick, you know what is funny? This guy commented on my X most likely, and he said, "If you know, you know." When I posted about my keynote that is happening, and I always say brick by brick. If you watch the $1 Billion Hustle, you know I always say we're building brick by brick, and I'm documenting the entire journey in the $1 Billion Hustle. And this guy commented on my X and said brick by brick. If you know, you know. If you know, you know, brother. And I'm so happy to see you here. I'm so happy to see you here. Okay, let's jump in. First of all, I did the total analysis on Crypto Live, so I'm not gonna do deep dive on that. But the ultimate TLDR is that this should hold. We are in a very great area for a reversal. We do have a 5-minute market structure shift. We're retracing on that. We do have an elevator up and stairs down. So I do think that the next leg up will take us to 2.76 trillion. If we break below this 2.64-ish region, I am going to be very bearish. Cause it's sitting on. I see. Cause it's like I'm sorry. It's like you know what? It's like my mother-in-law is like just sitting here and like wait yeah. Oh, sorry. 2 seconds. Just one thing. Just one thing. What? Yeah. Another super chat. Now I understand why Cuz was all about it. Head and shoulders on the 1 hour in total and Bitcoin. Can you check, please? Head and shoulders. You mean reverse head and shoulders? Or what time frame you're looking at? Oh, is this what you're trying to draw a head and shoulder on? Something like this. Is this what you're thinking? I don't know. I want to confirm. Is this what you're thinking? And you know, with the sorry, I don't even know why I drafted that. Okay, so like no head and shoulders anywhere I see. Maybe if anything, it's gonna be a reverse head and shoulder, where it's gonna be like, you know, possibly it's gonna be. I don't even know. I don't do head and shoulders, but this is definitely not a head and shoulder, in my opinion. Should I go long Sonic? I mean, you should do whatever your system says, but I do believe that it's a good idea. Okay, let's go. So ultimately, here's the TLDR. As I said, I am in long positions, and I do believe that longs are going to print. We can have a lot of unexpected things. 10 o'clock, there will be the announcements made by the Orange Man, the United States of America. So you gotta pay attention. It's gonna be tremendous amount of information that you're gonna take in, but it's gonna be good. Great people gonna be there. So it's just pay attention to that. And then that said, let's go through some of the tokens. Let's start with Bitcoin. And then I see already, Cuz is already like, sorry, can I get a token request? Can I have my token request in here? He's back into the office. He's like, okay. So higher high, retrace, higher high, confirmed trend, beautiful confirmed trend. Guys, nothing to worry about in my opinion here. 86, again, very important, not financial advice. I said, don't do anything today. If you want to protect your capital, don't do anything today because it's volatile. We don't know what's going to happen. My opinion and my feeling and my experience in the market tells me that this is going to be a massive pump that is incoming. Maybe we have a little bit dippy here and then pump, but ultimately I do think that a pump is due and is coming. Bitcoin, same thing. Look out for the 82,500 as the ultimate low. This should not break, and we're probably going to come a little bit lower on New York Open, and this is what I'm expecting to happen. But I want to do your tokens. Let's bring someone up. Here. Let me just see who is here. Just for a second, I see Greg here. I'm going to admit Greg to the thing. Greg, my friend, I'm going to see if you are joining us here. His internet is like a potato, so I don't know what's happening. Fefe, let's do a coin which in few years is going to be top 20. I mean, I was with you on the first sentence of that, but Greg. I can't see Greg. I can't see any. Greg. Greg. Okay, I have to kick Greg out. Greg is not here. Let's do one more. Moshin. Let's go. Let's see if Moshin is here. Moshin. Until then, we're just gonna... Greg is farting. Okay, let's go. So I'm gonna do some tokens until Greg and Moshin pulls it together. So, and also if you want to join, there's a link here. You can just click on there and join in on Zoom. And I'm very happy to bring you up. We can discuss. It's gonna be cool. So let's go ETH. Look at this. I literally drafted this and I said this should be the bottom around, and then we're gonna start moving. This is exactly what happened, and I have not changed my theory. Although ETH is a piece of crap for now, what you can see. So I'm not interested until ETH BTC makes a new high. ETH BTC is nowhere close to make a new high on daily. So, I mean, even if we would take this 22.6, I might be interested in taking, but ultimately is the 24-ish region that I'm actually interested in taking. Solana, I am still in this Solana long, which I should close. Honestly, I should actually close this position. I should. Let me just see. I went quite heavy, way too heavy, to be honest with you. I should possibly close this. The only reason why I think I should close this is because of the liquidity. Even so, when New York opens, this will definitely dump. I will probably just close this. We'll see how this performs a little bit higher. But I gave this yesterday. What is happening with all these lines here? That's crazy. Who drew this? Who is doing a show like this? Who is like crazy? So ultimately, I think that we are going to see, the only reason why I think it's going to be taken because this is massive liquidity. Look at this. It's like, look at all these sessions. It's crazy. So this should hold because of the market structure, but I'm also not stupid, and I think that this is what the market maker is going to do. I am going to place a limit order on Solana at like a 120. I might close this position or reduce it and place a limit. Oh, what's my stop? Yeah, I might take my stop to 112. I mean, that would make sense. 112 stop and then about a 118 buy. But I would not dare to do that now in these circumstances. So ultimately what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to close a big portion of this position. And I'm just going to put a limit order at 122. And then when New York liquidates, that is going to be hit. And that is going to move on. Let's see what else we have here. BNB filing. Look at this. I mean, if the thing cannot, if the VanEck filing for ETF cannot push BNB higher, what can? But it still retraces. It still retraces here. P-ETH. Can you hear me? There is P-ETH in the background here. So this here is a higher high, and then we have a retrace. This is beautiful, in my opinion. Should hold. I am keeping this, especially BNB. The whole space on BNB is bullish. Lots of things happening there. So let me just delete all this craziness here as well. But I am holding this. Or do I hold this position? No, I'm not. But I think it is a good position. I didn't take it. Someone asked it, and it's still on. That's that. I think we're gonna jump onto your tokens, guys. That's what we are going to do. I'm just remove this here. Remove. And I have Moshin here. Moshin, can you hear me? What else do we have here? Guys, can I ask you to like the show, actually? Until then, can I just ask you to like the show? I'm being like this, you know, coming back here. Can I just, Moshin is here. Oh, hey, the man, the legend, Moshin. Hey, how are you doing? Hold on a second, Moshin. How are you doing? How are you? Can you hear? Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, what's going on, bro? What's happening?
Nothing much. I was just watching your show on the live, and then I jumped into the 100x.
Cool, man.
Give you a shout out. That really appreciate the work you're doing. You know, I'm started my journey in crypto like a year ago or so, and it's always been challenging the trading part because there is so many kinds of people showing so many kinds of things, and it gets so complicated. So I was following your 2 days ago. You showed like in an hour time frame, check the bias, and then you check for the higher high, and then you whatever the direction is, you do that. And I did find success. So just if you can have a time, show us how does this trailing stop loss work. And I've seen some people so that I don't miss maximum amount of gain, if that's okay.
Say that again. What the question is?
So
You're
I
also
just want to learn.
sorry, just before this is the video you're talking about. So this scalping video is what you're talking about. The scalping makes me thousand. It's on Crypto Banter. We'll link it in the description so you'll be able to see it. That's the one. Yeah. So what is the question?
I want to know, how do you use stop loss? So let's say if my profit is $10 and the price goes by $12 or $13. Will I take the whole profit, or I can go higher and get like $11 profit? Is that a way to use that trailing stop loss?
Yeah. So look, I mean there is a bunch of things to consider here. One is that what are you doing? So when you're scalping, whatever you do, you have a market structure, right? Which looks something like this.
Yeah.
And when you have a reversal, something like this on a lower time frame, you can trade it multiple ways. Now we know for a fact that, you know, if you watch the content that I do, you know that if you look at a 4-hour market structure, for example, and then you look at a 15-minute market structure within that, right, it's gonna look something like this. So while the 4-hour you only see this, on the 15-minute you see all these little ups and downs, all these lows and lower highs and higher lows and whatnot. And so why is this important is because you can take trades two ways. You can go that you can be in for the 4-hour, and then you can just wait for a 50% pullback. You take a position here, your stop loss goes to the 4-hour low, because you know that if the 4-hour low gets broken, the structure is broken on a higher time frame, and we're going lower after a retest. But what you can also do is that you can take scalping positions, which says, if I see a 15-minute higher high, I take my stop loss here, and then I just ride it to 1 to 2. Like that's all you do.
Yeah.
And then you out. You don't care about it if it's going to the higher. And this is the reason why this works, is because you don't know the circumstances that are happening. Too much uncertainty on the market. And if you play on the 4-hour and you go, okay, well, this should follow because it's a trending market, and then Trump goes and sneezes one, and then you are in the trade here, and then it goes like this, then you're screwed. So this is why I would always recommend to take the scalp in these positions in this scenario, because you don't really know what is going to happen. That's the problem.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So yes, I mean the thing is that I am being greedy and I want to take a higher amount of profit, but in scalping, I think you need to cut your profit as soon as you have to book your profit as soon as you can.
So you have to make a difference. That was one of the things that I actually screwed up when I was learning to trade, is that you trade a scalping strategy on a 4-hour time frame. Doesn't work. You have to go down onto the 5-minute, the 50-minute, and you have to decide, am I in it for another higher high on the 4-hour? And if you are, take your stop loss or risk management, adjust it to a 5 to 67% stop loss, and ride it on the 4-hour structure. And the good thing about that you can actually ride it for long. Like if you have a trend like this, if you have a trend like this and the trend goes like this and you get in on this 50, you can ride it for the next one. It comes back 50, you add to it. And then at one point, maybe a week from now, 2 weeks from now, you get a stop below here. Good. Then you got stopped in profit. Your average entry is down here, but you layered up all the way and you're in massive, massive profits.
All right, cool. Thank you very much, man.
Brother, thank you so much. Truly appreciate you. Take care. Ciao. All right, guys. I see we have more people coming in here, so we are going to see what they're doing. I'm going to remove 𝗦𝗫𝗨𝗥 here. 𝗕𝗜𝗙𝗧𝗖𝗢𝗎 is in here. Is this a good idea to DCA instead of closing a trade? Yes. Definitely. DCA is a good idea. I did round trip a bit lol. That's good. AERO overall, please. We can look at that in a second. Dion here in the house. He's here. He's ready. He knows it. What's up, Dion? Can you hear me?
How's it? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir. What's happening?
Perfect. Thanks, and you?
How are you, bro? Where are you from?
Lekker, man. South Africa.
Lekker, bro. Lekker. Cool. So what's happening? How long you've been watching? You just stumbled across, or you've been watching the shows? Are you?
Probably 2 years now. When you just started the 100x club, I think I subscribed at 3,000 followers or something.
Nice one. Legend. And how you've been? What's going on with trading? What's going on with crypto?
Well, I haven't been in a lot of trades lately. I've been trying to preserve my capital.
Oh, that's good.
I do have a question though.
Tell me.
I've noticed that the accumulation, manipulation, distribution, that is at any liquidation point, say a double top, trend line liquidity, it works out the same way. So it will accumulate, then as soon as the liquidity gets taken, then that's the manipulation, and then you can get ready for the distribution.
Is that the question?
Yes, I'm just, oh, sorry, my phone slipped. Yeah, that's
Okay,
the
bro.
question. Do I have that correct?
So accumulation, manipulation, distribution happens for a couple of reasons. But one of the biggest ones is that you need liquidity for a large order to get in. That means that if you go here and you have an accumulation in a range like this, and or it's a trend line or whatever that might be, you have a bunch of stop losses here. And the reason why the market maker does that, because a lot of people who don't know how to trade, they trade, they say, oh, it's a bouncing trend line and I'm going to trade this from going onwards. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. The reason why it doesn't work is because usually this is a trap. And when it's not a trap, it's not a trap because it will slam down. And if a trader who doesn't know what they're doing can catch this move, they are very lucky. You know what I mean? So what usually happens is that these are built up because someone wants to take a decent position. Now imagine you have $50 million, I'm just saying something, and you want to get into a position. If you market buy here, you start buying it up, it will go higher and higher and higher and higher. You don't get the right price. So what market makers usually do is that they line up the market in a way that there's a lot of people longing, and they place their stop losses quite close to each other. And the only thing they have to do is start a snowball effect, and they liquidate the first orders, and then that basically triggers an event of liquidations. Now, guess what happens then? They already have their orders in, and then they immediately buy it back. This is why the manipulation happens, because then they can get their order in. Because if people are selling here, because a long stop loss is a sell, so when you bought it too long, you have to sell. You sell it to someone, and when it starts pumping back, the people who buy it back are the ones who created the entire trap. So the way this works is because if it's not a dump off of a cliff, if there is no higher high ever, it was just simply a manipulation to people to buy, and then they can offload their tokens. Happens a lot on meme charts, by the way, a lot on the meme charts. But if it actually is an AMD, what happens is that you have accumulation, you have a manipulation. If you can immediately create a higher high, you see that there is the buying pressure that's coming in. Therefore, you confirm that this was a manipulated accumulation. And then you can get your 50% in here. You wait for a 50% of the position size that you want to get in. You wait for a 50% retrace. You get in the rest. Stop loss down here. And you ride the wave. I blew your mind.
Perfect. Thank you for clearing that up for me.
Always, brother, always. I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy and grateful that you're following the journey. And yeah, is there anything I can help you with?
There's two more things, maybe later. It's not urgent. The session liquidity.
Session liquidity is simple. Look, you're going to get that right, because session liquidity is super simple. You got the liquidity. You turn on a session indicator, right? You have simple, free, you write in session indicators, whatever you want to use. You write it in. And every high and low is a session liquidity, right? It's just simple. So whenever you have this liquidity, when it gets taken and there is a higher high, you can take a scalp position. So when a session gets, for example, here, New York, Asia liquidates lower low short. For example, here, New York liquidates London, but there is no higher high. Therefore, this is just a retrace short. Same here. Look at this. New York liquidates London. There is no lower low made long. It's super simple.
Okay, cool. And then the last thing is, how do you rate your order blocks validity?
It really depends, based on the time frame mostly. So like you need to rate them based on the time frame. So the higher the time frame, the stronger it is. This order block here is going to be very, very, very strong. Why? Because one, it had built up liquidity, right? So it had built up liquidity that it took. It created liquidity below it. Therefore, there is no reason to take this peak here. Let me just bring you up here. So there's no reason to take above that, because there is enough liquidity. And also it's on the 4-hour chart. Whereas if I go onto let's say I go onto a 5-minute chart and I look at it and I go, okay, this is actually here an order block, right? Because this is an order block, but it's on the 5-minute chart. So this is not as strong as if an hourly order block would be. And also the question is there any liquidity above? Like if there is liquidity above, like here, this would be a very weak one because there is liquidity. But if you look here, there is not much liquidity here. And it still breaks through, by the way. So, but there is not much liquidity there. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you 100%.
Brother,
Thank you so
I'm
much
super
for all
happy.
the great work, man. You and Kaz are power, my man.
Thank you, brother. I truly appreciate it. Truly do. Thank you so much for being here. Take care, take care, take care. All right. Cool. Let's do some tokens. How do you add into your long leverage when you're in a long trade? Do you close your previous entry and open a new one, or can you make a movie about it? I mean, I could make a 3-hour feature, but no, I'm just joking. It's like, it's very simple. Like when you have to decide what kind of trader are you? Are you a scalper or are you trading the higher time frames in a swing? If you take higher time frame in a swing, you just see, actually both scenarios, but on scalps, I don't really add. I add when it comes back 50. But if you have market structure, you just simply add to it, bro. There's this market structure. Let's say I longed it here because it was like this. 50% I long it here, right? I long it here and then I wait. And then at some point I have a 15-minute market structure shift. I know the retrace is coming. Comes back to 50. I have a 15-minute market structure here. I add, and then I add it to the position and I ride it. It's you always add based on the market structure. When it comes for a retrace and you see a lower time frame confirmation, you add. If you scalp on a 15-minute or a 5-minute, you could potentially look at the 1-minute chart, and if you have a higher high on the 1-minute chart, that's the same as a confirmation. Okay, let's look at tokens because I think that's what people really want. But I see we had 0 drop-off. So did you guys like this? Like, can you let us know if you liked this? If it was good? How were the comments, Cuz? How were the comments?
It's good.
It's good.
Yeah, people like it because you explain stuff.
Who else does 2 shows a day, 2 shows on the weekend, $1 billion hustle episode? Who does that? That's 14, 15, 16, 17 shows a week, brother. 17 shows a week. Who does that? Okay, cool. Tao, let's go. I'm also short on, long on Tao. The music is only loud in my ears, right? It sounds kind of weird when I do that. Okay, beautiful. Look, Tao is beautiful. I'm in the long. Looks beautiful. I like it. I like it. Tao is gonna fly, in my opinion. Liquidity taken higher form than the 1-hour chart. Targeting at least 241, 252, and then 264. Looks phenomenal. 100, sorry, you're real G. Thank you. We've got 600 people, bro. That fucking how crazy that is, bro. How crazy that is. You know what's even crazier? I'll tell you what's even crazier. That we have 300 likes. What is happening? Wake up! Smash the like, brother. What is happening? You thought I'm getting sentimental here. Fuck that. I'm looking at the like button here. Oh, okay, 11 people got scared. They turned off. I was like, imagine someone's watching this like this. They didn't even like this. Just like this. Holy shit, what is happening here? Yesterday I broke it. Let me see what's happening here. Okay. Let's go. Did you see my butt when I kind of like lean forward? Anyway, it's only you. Thank you for the work you put in. You're always networking with 𝗫𝗏𝗧𝗖𝗢𝗓. What? 𝗫𝗏𝗧𝗖𝗢𝗓. I actually like your name. 𝗫𝗏𝗧𝗖𝗢𝗓. Good. Can you help to check SNX about to pop? SNX, let's go. Why do you think it's about to pop? Bro, the chart is so down. I have to check on my table, brother. I could go like, where did this chart go? Where do you see this is about to pop, bro? This thing went down the past 3 days, 30%. No. Don't do this. Don't do this. TRX looked very, very good. Tron looked very cool. Let me see. Massive liquidity. Tron, if you ask me, damn, son. Tron is going to... I gave this long and I closed it. I closed it too early, but it went like 5%. Woo! Tron is going to fly so hard. I'm just waiting for this little pullback down here at like 22-ish. If we could get that, that would be very good. Like 22-ish here, I would be buyer. I would be a buyer. 22-ish, but it will pop in my opinion. LTC, Litecoin. I just realized. Did you know that? Who is the founder of Litecoin? Let me see now. I have to Google this. No, not Charlie. No, not Charlie. I know he is, but there is another one. Oh, it is Charlie Lee's. Okay, sorry. Charlie Lee's profile picture is an on-chain monkey. So Charlie Lee's, this is a celestial. This is a one of 20 that's ever gonna be made, on-chain monkey, and it's he has 1 million followers. Charlie Lee, follow me. I'm also, on-chain monkey. Follow me. Me, you, on-chain monkey. But it's so cool. There is this mint thing. I tweeted about these guys also. It's pretty cool. Like, do it. I mean, you do whatever you want to do. If you have $300, $400 to just put it aside for 5 years, I think this is such an incredible opportunity, in my opinion. You can only get whitelisted through people who have plugs, and I do have some connections here, and I'm very happy to give it to you guys. So I'm taking like 4 or 5 of these. I'm giving some to Cuz, but I think it's a good mint. Okay, what else do we have here? It was kind of wild that I thought Charlie. What is it? Okay, Cuz is like this. I'm like, what is happening with you? Cuz is showing the size of his weenie. He's like, in an erected version, he's like, okay. Ape strong together. Are you closing your Doge and Link long trades? No. I'm not. Where am I with the trades? Shoot, brother. No, it's actually Doge is doing incredible. Doge is doing very good. Doge is doing very good. Sui, let's go, Sui. Sui.
70 more subs.
Okay, I have to do what Cos said. He wasn't showing his penis. He was like, how much? 70? 70 subs? Okay, guys, hold on a second here. We have a situation happening. So I'm gonna tell you one thing. It's not gonna happen this stream, but if we get 20,000 subs in the next 15 minutes before I leave, I'm gonna give away $1,000 here. You ask your neighbor, your friend, your mom, your anybody who you can. Go to analytics. Where do I see the live count? Hold on a second here. Where do I see the live? Why don't I not see the live count? There we go. So if we get this to 20,000 now on this stream, I'm giving away $1,000. Legit. Not even joking. We're not gonna. I don't think you can get like everybody. We have how many people watching? 600. If everybody brings 1 people, just ring your mom. Like, don't hesitate. Ring your mom. Say, hey, I'm sending you a link. Subscribe. I might win $1,000 today. Do that. I'm not even kidding. Do it. Okay, let's check fat. Folding knife. Not interested. I mean, this was a 1 hour high though, so this should hold, but it's there's no narrative, no nothing. It's like meh. Don't touch it. AAVE, let's go. It's good. AAVE is good here as well. Look at this. There's even a 15-minute market structure shift. I mean, I would be interested in getting in here. I would be, honestly. AERO. Okay, Cuz needs me to do some of his what happened to AERO? Shish. I'm so glad I didn't buy this. 30% past 3 days. This is a good one for long term though. Aerodrome. It's the biggest DAX on base. I think it's gonna be very good for long run. Ondo. Good. Oh, bruv, Ondo is good. That's a good long. That's such a good long, bruv. Such a good long. Such a good long. Ondo is such a good long. Ondo is a good. I mean, a retrace. So you gotta watch it. No, not today, but it is going to be a very good long if we confirm the news. Another super chat. Hype, please. Let's go, hype. Let's go, hype, 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 hype. 54 more. Only 54, bruh. Call your mom, call your friends, call everybody. 53, call everybody. We didn't subscribe, we didn't pay for Zoom. It says it will end in 10 minutes, bruv. Let's bring someone up. Marios has been sitting here for such a long time. Marios, I'm gonna bring Marios up and then we're just gonna jump back here. Marios. Let's go, let's see what he says. Marios, can you hear me? Marios, can you hear me? And then Nicolas Gallo, you're gonna be up next if we do that. 49 more. Okay, Marios, what an opportunity missed, Marios. What an opportunity missed. I'm gonna go to Nicolas. Let's see what Nicolas does. Nicolas is here. Oh, Nicolas is here. He knows what's up. He has Benjamin in the back. He knows what's happening. Hold on a second. He's ready. He's ready. He has the Illuminati thing in there. He's ready. Nicolas, can you hear me? I can't hear you. I just see the dollar, and Bitcoin in the background. We need you to unmute, brother. We need you to unmute. I asked you to unmute on the button here. I clicked ask to unmute, so it should work here. Nicolas disappeared. He went out of the loop here. I still can't hear you. I still can't hear you, my friend. Nicolas is struggling with bad internet. AR and S. We're gonna do AR and S until Nicolas hears me. So Nicolas, if you can hear me, let me know.
Yo, you hear me?
There we go, Nicolas. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
How you doing?
What's good, bro? What's good? What's good? You tell me.
I'm over here in New York, so I'm always trying to trade what I can grab over here in this wonderful state over here.
Nice, bro. Nice, bro. So what are you working now?
Yeah, I'm working. Sometimes I do this stuff like for a hobby here and there.
I feel like you're hiding somewhere. Are you hiding somewhere? Okay, cool. Let's do it. Let's do it silently then. What can I help you with?
So, let's say on the
don't be loud. Don't be loud, bro. They'll hear you. I'm gonna look around for you as well, just to make sure. Okay, good.
Check this out. On the 15-minute MSS, sometimes I see like you grab, let's say like a V shape on a small time frame, and sometimes I see you grab it on a big time frame. So I'm always confused on how you can frame the 15-minute on the V's. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense?
Yeah. Look, it's very simple. Honestly, it really depends on what you want to trade. If I was really about to making it happen and I just wanted the best of the best of the best trades, I would only take a V-shaped recovery. I wouldn't take anything else because V-shape indicates that exactly what I explained. I don't know if you had time on listening the guy who was here previously, but I was explaining to him the AMD, the accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So if you see a V-shaped recovery, you see that because there is buying pressure. That confirms that there is massive amount of buying pressure down here, and therefore the odds of this continuing is much higher. Whereas when you have something like we call this a strong MSS and a weak MSS. So when you have something like this, and then you have this is when you have the buying pressure, but when you have this, let's say, and then you have something like this, right? This is what you're talking about. So usually, is this what you're talking about?
So it's easier.
Oh my God, he got caught, bro.
Like when you, huh?
No, you just froze for a second looking outside the camera.
Oh, did I?
You look like you got caught.
No, it's good. No, but when you're looking at the live chart on the candles, when you grab the V, sometimes I see you grab like a small section of candles versus like a big section of candle. That's why I'm always jammed up on where to start.
Like here. Like so why do I not do this? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like sometimes you grab like a small V or a big V.
But what do you mean small V and big V?
Okay, so let's say like the lowest point on your chart right now.
Yes.
you can grab that into like a you can grab that into like a big V, and then if you move to the right, there's another little V. You know what I mean? So now you have like two
Oh, yeah, okay.
MSSs.
No. So market structure shift is always, it's a shift of the market structure. So that means that you're shifting the structure. What is the structure of the market? The market structure on the 15-minute is bearish because it's coming down. What I'm waiting for, but on the higher time frame, it's a 4-hour retrace, right? So what I'm waiting for is a shift in the market structure. That is one time. So I have to identify what is the high, what is the low, what is the high, what is the low, what is the high, what is the low, what is the high. And then I have a break above. I have two ways of having the break above. One way is this, where I have a V-shaped recovery. That's very good. Strong market structure shift. Very cool. Or I can have something like this, where I also have a market structure shift. I have to see if liquidity is left behind, because then it might smash down harder. So like that's the two way. What you're talking about is an order block. So what can happen is something like this happens, right? And I do this, right? So this is an internal market structure shift on a lower time frame. Why? Because here in the, let's say the 1-minute chart, you do have a lower high, a lower high, a lower high. You know what I mean? So technically this is another market structure shift, but it doesn't really matter for us because you have to see what time frame you're trading. If you're trading the 15-minute time frame, you have to see a 15-minute higher high, and you have to identify where that came from. And currently this would be the bottom, but also it can happen, what you're saying, it can happen that you see something like this happen, where it comes down and it starts climbing back up, and you have another V shape here. And then I will say this caused the pump, right? The reason why I say that, because for a scalp position, if I see a reversal in this region, that's strong enough. Even though this is the real bottom, this is what started it. For a scalp perspective, it doesn't really matter, because this level took the liquidity from here. This level had enough demand to push through and create a higher high. So this is a very valid, we call it POI, point of interest. But that doesn't mean that if we don't reverse here, we're bearish, because ultimately my time frame bottom is down here.
Cool, man. It makes sense. I mean, I still have to back test this a lot so I can understand it better. But I have one more thing before I let you go.
Yeah, sure.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Don't say anything. Don't say anything nasty, so we get banned.
No. What's up with the obsession with your boy's penis?
What? Oh, yeah, exactly, right? Tell me about it. Tell me about it. He's like, you know, he was like coming in here. He was seeing me just sitting at the table. And you know the table? Like I'm sitting like this. The table went like this. Poof, 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 always like this. And then he was like, geez, I want that as well. So that's happened. Cool, man. Appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for jumping on. Much love. Keep watching the shows. Keep coming to the streams. Much love. Take care. Bye-bye. Alrighty, I think the Zoom is ending actually in 2 minutes, so that's basically it. That was so much fun though. That was so much fun. How am I getting commercials in the middle of a live stream? Oh, we have to. Can we turn that off somehow? That's it's YouTube actually, but I think we can like demonetize the live streams or something like that. We have to check. It's not us. It's YouTube. Can you do a weekend recording of hedging? Oh, hedging. Okay, not edging. I was like. What's happening here? Okay, Sonic Long. Let's look at Sonic, and then I have to do what Koss said because he's not happy with me not doing it already. 32, guys. I mean, call your now. Stand up. Go to your neighbor and tell them there's $1,000 on the line, bro. It's not even. What is it? It's 20. How much is this? It's 434, 33. 33 likes, bro. 33 likes. That's nothing. That's nothing. You should easily be able to get. I'm legit finishing the show in 5 minutes. I have to because I have to leave. So I'm gonna set the stopwatch. Here it is. Clear as the sun. 5 minutes. If you can get it in 5 minutes, we're gonna give away $1,000. If not, that's fine as well. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's go. Tia. Let's go, Tia. I mean, I was waiting for it to come up here to short it, but it didn't, and dumped 17% since. I mean, this is a strong level. This is a strong level. I'm not gonna say it's not, because it is. So up here, it can anytime happen that you come down here and, you know, you see a market structure shift. Anywhere here can swap to be a what is it? What is it called? Like turnaround. change direction because it came back 50. It actually came back 50 already here, and it couldn't. Yeah, I would not touch it. I would wait for this to come a little bit lower down here at like 2.9ish region, and then long from there. Another 5%. You could easily pull that off. I think that's simple. Okay, what else do we have here? Also, let me just see the likes here. Oh, what is it, the subscribers here? I mean, we're literally. I mean, you still have 4 minutes. You still have 4 minutes. We're like 28 away. 28 likes. Wait, what is it? Subs. 28 subs. It's nothing. Link XRP, please. Let's go. Link. I'm gonna do link as well, cause remind me that I can't leave without doing this, without doing the one that you asked me. Let's go. I'm in this long as well. I'm in this long as well. I mean, again, relative equal lows could wick out. I might reduce these positions before the news comes out, but technically I don't think, other than the fact that hold on a second, US already opened. Didn't US already open? Because we had this time swap. What's the time in New York now? Because I didn't even set my indicator back because what's the time in New York? It's 9 o'clock. The market is open. 9 o'clock, 9:14. Because we had this daylight saving thing. So the market is open. The market is open. So that's good. I mean that's actually very good that we didn't dump yet. I mean we should start pumping. So I'm in this link position. Yes. XRP, someone said. What do we have here? Not interested. It's just not interested. It can go either ways. Not interested. Not interested. When school? Soon. Guys, we're 21 likes away. 21 subscribers away from 20,000. 21. Call your neighbor, your cat, your friend, your mom, your grandma, your ex-girlfriend. Call your ex. Send me your ex's number. I'll call her and say, hey, you need to subscribe to the channel because your ex is just about to win $1,000. Ondo, Bera. Let's do. But why do we do Bera? I mean, Bera is kind of. Someone said I forgot Sonic, but I just did Sonic. You forgot to watch. Bera USDT. Not interested. This is liquidity probably coming down 6.3. That's what I'm gonna be buying. Aptos. Let's go Aptos. Okay, Cos, tell me what I need to do because someone. What's the story? Someone was saying that I never analyzed their tokens in the comments. Look at how beautiful this is. Look at this trend line. What comes up, what goes up in stairs will come down in elevators. Simple. So someone was saying that I'm not analyzing and he's here liking the show and whatever. Now my question is, did you call your grandma? Did you call your mother, your father, your sister, your ex, your dog, your neighbor? Did you walk across, go out the balcony and just scream out, say, subscribe to the 100X Club? And then if you've done that, then we can talk. Because until then, we're still... What is it? 18 subscribers away. 17 subscribers away. Why is it going so slowly up? But it is going. 14. 14 away. 14. How many minutes do we have? Guys, we have 45 seconds. Not going to happen. 40 seconds. 40 seconds. 40 seconds. 30 seconds. I'm going to wait for this. I'm going to put on some songs here. 13 is such a pity. We have 20 seconds. It's going to be 10 subs. 10 subs, bro. 10 subs. We got 12 seconds. We got 12 seconds. We have to do this. 5 seconds. It's not going to happen. Okay, I'm going to give you another minute. And I'm going to be a G. I'm going to give you another minute. I'm going to give you another minute. Let's go. Huh? 10. I'm going to give you another minute. Call everyone you can. Fefe, can you please put the Thomas market structure shift indicator and see if it helps somehow to identify a market structure? The Thomas, we can look at it. 8. Guys, 8. Come on. With 30 seconds, call everyone you can. 30 seconds. Don't unsubscribe from the channel. I have to give them another minute, bro. I'm checking what's happening in the newsroom. So close yet so far. Okay, I'm not gonna wait for this. It's done. It's done. It's done. Yeah, it's like a wave of unsubscriptions now. It's like, you think you're punishing me, brother? I mean, now. Okay. Cause sub for your corn account. So it's playing with you. I called my ex-wife and she subscribed. A legend. Such a legend. Come on, I'm not leaving, bro. I mean, we have to get through this. I mean, I can't give away. Can we give away $1,000 still? Should we do that? I mean, it's a team effort. 3 subs. I'm gonna wait for this, bro. I'm gonna wait for this. 2 subscribers. 1 subscriber. 1 subscriber. 1. Who's gonna be that one? If you dare to unsubscribe now. Where is the champagne? We should have a champagne here. I have to show my tits now if we get 20,000. Imagine if like 20,000! There we go. Thank you so much. Guys, we started like with 32 subscribers and now we are here with 20,000. Absolute legends. Absolute legends. Thank you so much. I think I promised 5 minutes, but you got it in 7. So we're gonna do it. We're still gonna do it. I think we still should do the giveaway. I think we should still be G's and do the giveaway. You guys are absolute legends. I appreciate every single one of you. I want you to know I don't take any of this for granted. And when we're gonna hit 100,000 subscribers and we're gonna have the platinum little thing here in the background, you're gonna be looking back and you're gonna be like, I was on that legendary stream. So that said, make sure to pump your address in here because you guys did a very good job. I saw that someone's ex-wife pushed us through. Now I saw that. And then when we swapped 20,000, they were like, did he call his ex-wife? Dude, I have to do the same. And then it's like, 17 ex-wives, bro. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate all of you. It's so cool. So cool. So cool. On behalf of my 93-year-old mom. That's the hustle. Until you don't do that on a non-KYC exchange, you're good. Oh my god. Gene arrived to the end. That's good. It's good having you here, brother. Congratulations, Sonic, please. Congrats. I will unsubscribe if you don't do Sonic. Michelle, why do you have a pussycat on there? I did Sonic, sis. I did Sonic. Bro, all my family is following you. Thank you. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. You know what? The problem is, the reason why I don't want to post it on X, because people who don't watch the show are going to benefit from there as well. So what we're gonna do is that I want you to go, I'm gonna go live chat and you should pop your Solana wallet address in here. Can you unpin the, don't do USDT Tron, do Solana address. Do Solana wallet address. Here we go, guys, legendary. And we're up at 20,021. Cuz, what do you say? Are we on a mission? Are we on a mission to change lives? Of course. How the fuck do you define changing lives if you don't define it like this? Giving free alpha, bringing people on the show, they can ask questions. And even my chair got screwed now. The OGs know. The OGs know the chair. All right, this is a good moment, guys. This is a good moment. Say again? Exactly 1 year ago, we had 3,000 what? Let me show this. Yeah, right here, hi. No, this 19th. Oh, no. I was looking at the... Holy shit, look at this. Look at this. But I also got to give credit to Banter. Like, this is when I joined Banter. This is exactly when I joined Banter. And everything that you guys found me and I could get a platform to speak on, it's all for Ren. For providing me with a platform. Big ass shout out to Banter. The Banter fam ran like it's really, and it shows in the chart. Look at this. Like, of course, a lot of times when you get an opportunity, what you have to do is you have to live up to the expectations, and you don't race to the occasion when something comes. You sink back to the level of your trading and experience. And again, I am appreciating Ren for giving me the opportunity to jump in here, but you see exactly what we achieved here. Going from nothing, going from 210 subscribers in October 2023 all the way to 20,000 now. It's insane, and we're literally just getting started. So let's pump these Solana addresses. Let's go. I'm gonna do 4 times 250. Let's do 5 times 200. Let's change lives today. 5 times 200. 1, 2, 3, bam. Here we go. What is this? Tom Norbert. He's getting this. Norbert. There we go. Let's go. Keep moving. Bam. Let's go. Ryan. Ryan is getting it as well. Sending it to your way. 200. Congratulations. Congratulations. One, two, three. Murat, he's been here for like such a long time. It's so random, but you're so welcome and so happy you're here. This was the 3rd. Got 2 more going. Bam, here we go. Gene, I genuinely didn't even know I'm picking you. So he's a mod here on the channel. He's been here forever. $200 going to your way, my brother. He's an unpaid mod, by the way. He's just here because he loves the channel. He loves us. We love him back. Here we go. AJS. We're sending it to your ways. Guys, truly appreciate every single one of you guys being here. It's an absolute privilege doing these shows here and on Crypto Live and in the weekend on Banter. Absolute privilege. Crypto changed my life. It will change yours as well. And the fact that I can actually help you progress makes my heart warm and makes me wake up every single morning. Guys, I truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for supporting. Keep pushing. Keep grinding. Keep coming to the shows. And I believe I'll see you in the next one. Much love. Take care.